Hello there. Let's see if we are live already. Let me double check that. Okay, we are. Nice. Hello, everyone, and welcome again to the Lazy Arquitecto Autocad channel, where we try to save time or stop wasting time each and every week with a new tutorial, either on dynamic blocks, tips and tricks, customization techniques, basically anything that we can do here in the AutoCAD program to be more productive, more efficient, right? Because you don't want to waste your time. You want to finish your work, get it done, and, spend your time with your family or, so thank you for being here. Like always, we are gonna go this time with some of your questions, and also I'm gonna be talking today about optimizing drawings in AutoCAD. This is so important because actually, when you are working in the profession, you receive drawings from clients, from other coworkers. Even if you are in a university, you receive drawings from other classmates, teachers, and so on. So you always gonna have to optimize your drawings. By optimize, I mean clean your drawings and have it on a correct size so you can work more efficient and you don't have problems with AutoCAD lagging or AutoCAD being slow and so on. All right. So before we start, let's see if people have okay, we have 5 people looking, so that's all right. So thank you for being there. And so I'm gonna go over the video today, and then as always, by the end of the video, I'm gonna give you some time to maybe have questions or talk about whatever you want to talk about AutoCAD. All right. So let's start with today's topic then. Okay, let me share my screen. All right, let's go over here and let's start optimizing drawings in AutoCAD. So to optimize drawings or clean up your drawings and keep it nice and on a small size, there are a couple of commands, and we're going to start with the first one, which is the Audit command. So let me open a drawing so I can go over this first command that I want to show you. So I have AutoCAD closed so we can start fresh, and let's gonna open this drawing over here, the Lazy Arquitecto drawing. So this was a test that I did in a past video to help people that are learning AutoCAD and kind of simulate a real test for a interview job using AutoCAD. So if you are interested, you can check it out later. So I have this drawing over here, and like I said, one of the first commands to optimize your drawing is the Audit command. And this Audit command, you can simply type it, right? Audit. And the Audit command, basically what it does is it evaluates the integrity of the drawing and find any errors that this specific drawing that is open have, and try to find it and fix it right for you, so you don't have these weird problems of AutoCAD being slow or things moving weird or disappearing. So that's one of the first commands that you should try. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but by the end of this video, I'm gonna give you also a shortcut or a trick to combine all of these tools or commands to clean up your drawings with a single click, right? With a single click with a button. So we're gonna show you how to do that also by the end. But first, I'm going to explain you all of these commands that are helpful to optimize or clean your drawings in AutoCAD. So again, the audit command is the first one. And so it looks like we have a comment. So let me... Hi, Felicia, for being there. Excelente trabajo, hijo. Thank you. Okay, let's keep going. And so, all right. So again, the audit command, that's the first command that you should try whenever you have problems with a heavy drawing or so on. So again, the audit command, we already explained what it does. It finds errors, try to fix these errors. So if I press enter, it will ask us to fix any error. And of course, I would say yes. So you can type the whole word or simply type the Y and then press enter. So if you see over here on the command line, it says total errors found 1, fixed 1. We can also expand this so you can see better. It's right here, total errors found 1, fixed 1, and erased 1 object. Of course, the erased object was the one that was giving us problems or errors. So again, that's your first command in order to optimize drawings in AutoCAD. Let me, Roberto Martinez is on the chat. Thank you, Roberto Martinez. He says, good morning from Monterrey, Mexico. Hey, thanks, people that are here. We're gonna try to keep doing these live streamings each week around this time, 9:30 a.m. East here in the US. This is Philadelphia, PA, or Pennsylvania. That's the time. All right, so let's keep moving. And again, we're gonna have a moment by the end of this tutorial to go over some of your questions or whatever you want to talk about AutoCAD. All right, so let's keep moving with the next one. And the next command to optimize your drawing is the recovery command. Okay, so the recovery command, oops, it's misspelled over here. It says recover, but it's recovery. Sorry, it's recover. So let's explain this command. So in order to use this command, let me open the Windows Explorer over here. Okay. So you have to close any open drawing so you don't get confused. So that's one of my first suggestions. So I will close this drawing, right? I don't want to save it for now, just because I want to have it with the error so we can keep fixing and cleaning and optimizing this drawing. But in order to start the recovery command or the recover command, you need to go over here on this icon in AutoCAD. This is the application icon. So let's go here and you have the recover option. So if you hover over here and go to recover, that's the option that you need to pick. All right, so let's pick that, and of course find your drawing that you need to recover or fixed. Again, sometimes AutoCAD will even warn you or tell you with a dialog box or a window in your drawing that you need to recover your drawing because AutoCAD knows that it is infected. So sometimes that will happen, but other times AutoCAD won't tell you anything, but you will know because, again, your drawing will become slowly laggy. You will have problems of things not showing correctly, maybe the transparency of your lines, of your objects, and so on. So you will know that, hey, this drawing needs to be recovered or fixed. So again, let's pick this drawing, for instance, from the void folder, and let me open it over here. So it's this one, void, and we can see it over here. Let me put it to the side, and let's click open, right? So once we click open, AutoCAD is gonna do its work, and it says the drawing file was recovered. And if you see here, it says errors found 1, errors fixed 1, and objects erased 1. Okay, so you can simply close this dialog box, and again you'll have your drawing fixed already or optimized here in AutoCAD. Now let's go over here, and that's the folder where this drawing is located, and let's see what happened when I close this drawing, right? The one that we just recovered, and say yes. So I'm gonna click yes, and let's go back to the folder now. So if we inspect this file, we can see that what recover did, it fixed this error, and it also kind of clean up your drawing, but a little bit, because if you see the drawing was this size of kb, and it was reduced to about 200 kb. So, but that's not enough if we want to optimize our drawing. So this is why we need another tools or commands. All right, so that's why we need to go with the next command to optimize your drawings. So let me go over here, and let's go with the next one. And the next command that you need to optimize your drawing would be the purge command. Okay, so the purge command basically will remove unused objects in your drawing, such as unused blocks, unused layers, and any other unused object in AutoCAD, such as dimension styles, text styles, or whatever you're not using. So let's go with this third command for optimizing your drawing. And for this, let me open a drawing. It's gonna be the same drawing. Again, the size of my drawing is this, so that you know, and let me open it. All right. So for the purge command, we can go over here, and you simply type purge or PU, that's its keyboard shortcut. And if you press enter, you can see that this dialog box will show up. And here you have many options to clean up your drawing. Again, blocks, dimension styles, layers, and so on. My recommendation here is, of course, to check all items, because if you are having problems with your drawing, I'll recommend that you clean up all of the objects that you are not using, right? AutoCAD, of course, won't delete any objects that you are using, so you don't have to worry about that. So for this, I'm gonna pick the all options, and then I'm gonna click purge all. So once I do that, I can simply hit close, and let's open the command line version with the F2. So let's go over here, and now in order to see our changes, we need to save our drawing. So once we do save, I'm using the Control S on my keyboard, Control S, it's right there, Q save. So once you do that and go over here on the folder where this file is stored, you can see that your file was about 2000, right? If you remember, that's what I said. Try to remember this size. And now the size is 770 KB. Isn't that awesome? So you reduced your drawing a lot, actually. So this is a nice way to optimize your drawing and have it nice, clean, and small, right, in size. Because again, this will give you troubles. It will make your AutoCAD slow, and so on. So again, this was the third command to optimize or clean your drawings in AutoCAD. So that's the purge command. All right, so let's go with the next one. So let me go back over here. And the next one would be the purge command again. Believe it or not, yes. But this purge command, it's a different version. So this one, again, will remove unused blocks, layers, and so on, but will also remove one thing that the other regular purge command won't do. And these are regap objects. So let me explain you better using the command purge, but the command line version in this case. So to run a command line version, which means you're not using the dialog box, the window that shows up whenever you use a command. So if you use the underscore or the score, sorry, so use purge like that. So this is the command line version of the purge command. And this is the other command that you need to know to optimize your drawings. So once you press enter, you can see that again, there's no dialog box popping out. There's no window that shows up, nothing, because this is running on the command line, on the box that you see at the bottom. So at this point, we don't need to actually erase blocks or layers anymore because we already did it with the regular purge command. But what we need is the regaps option. So if you go here, you can see it over here, regaps, right? Because that in blue, REGAPPS. So because this option is not available in the previous purge command that we just went over. So let's select the regaps here, click. And again, AutoCAD is asking us enter the names to purge. We want to keep the asterisk here because that would mean all the regaps, everything, right, in this drawing. So at this point, I can simply keep the asterisk symbol and press enter. And then it says verify each name to be purged. No, because I don't want to verify it. Just get it clean, fix it for me, or do whatever you need to do, but I don't need to read it. So I'm gonna say no and press enter. And you can see here at the bottom that, oops, is disappearing, but let me expand the command line with the F2 key. And if you see over here, it says all of these deleted registered applications that were on this drawing, and there are a lot. So again, regaps, just to be informed, I Google it really quick so I don't give you information that is not accurate. And regaps or registered applications, commonly called as regaps, are a method of adding data to an object in AutoCAD, right? So that's basically a quick concept of what are regaps. And if you see over here, again on the command line, these are examples of regaps. It says ACAD TC, ACAD M leader blah, 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 and so on. So that's the fourth command that you can use to optimize your drawings in AutoCAD. All right. So if we want to just double check, we can go on the folder that we have our drawing. So let me open the file location where this drawing is, and let's see what happened, right? So again, let's save our drawing to see the changes with the Control S. And now let's go to the folder. So if you see here, again, it got slower, the file, but a little bit, because the regaps are not heavy, but they are trouble. They will give AutoCAD trouble. So that's why we need to clean it. All right. So again, now that we went over some commands that you need to know in order to optimize your drawings and have it nice and clean, let me show you a quick way to have all of these commands performed or used with one single click. Wouldn't be nice? So let me show you or give you an example. So if I go here and let me go over here again on the folder, and I'm gonna close this because so we can start from scratch and we don't get confused, right? So let me create a new folder here, heavy drawing, and paste it over there. Again, the size of my drawing is this, to around 2000 KB. So we're gonna start with this file so we don't get confused. And let me show you the trick of how we're gonna create this one command we can perform with one click and do all of these cleaning steps, so you can work more efficient. All right, so let me open this file. And let me show you first how it works, and then we will go over explaining how I did it. So again, for this, what I'm gonna do is put half of my screen here and the other half with the drawing file so you can see better. All right. So you're not, let me share my screen again. Okay. So again, let me show you first, and then we will explain how we did it. So if we go here on the, where did I save it? Okay, on drawings. And again, I called this the lazy purge because it simplify my life. It makes it easier. And also because lazy Arquitecto, that's my YouTube channel. But anyway, you can name it whatever you want. So again, look at the file size, and let's do it. Let's click on it, and let's AutoCAD do its thing. And if you go here, boom, you can see that your file was reduced dramatically with one single click. Isn't this great, right? You don't need to make your life more complex, but the other way, you need to simplify it. And that's why I created this channel, to stop wasting time in AutoCAD. If you believe in that too, so I really recommend you to join us, subscribe either here on YouTube or on Facebook. We are also live on Facebook. So anyway, so let's, now that you know, well, let me open the command line to see what happened, right? So again, AutoCAD is deleting with this command, the lazy purge, deleting unused objects, recaps, fixing your drawings with the audit command that we went over. So basically all the commands that we just went over I just perform it with one single click. You can see it, all of the objects that were fixed or removed, right? Okay, so now that you know that, so let's go with the next steps, which is how I did this. All right, so let's go over here and let's expand this. Okay, but before that, let me save a copy of this drawing so we can test the lazy purge command that we're going to create. So lazy purge. So I'm gonna simply pwg save this file that is heavy so we can again test it. All right, so let me go over how we can create this command. So the lazy purge command, we can create it using the CUI command or CUI option and pressing enter. So here, this is the customized user interface in Autocad. And what we're gonna do here is, so find the regular purge command, right? We don't have, again, we never have to start something in Autocad from scratch. Why? Because there are already things created in Autocad that we can reuse, so we don't have to waste time, right? So again, following that idea, let's find the regular purge command here, so we don't have to start from zero. So purge, if I type purge here, so the regular purge command is right here and the lazy purge command is over there, but I'm gonna create it again so you can have it also. So that's the regular purge command, and what we need to do here, let me expand this so you can see better, is to duplicate it. So let's right click on it and pick duplicate. All right, so once we do that, you can see that we already have a nice icon and all of the options, so we don't have to start from zero. And here I'm gonna rename my command. Again, you can rename it as you wish. If you want to keep it as lazy purge, that's perfect for me. So lazy purge, that's the name of your command. And then the description, again, you can type whatever you want. This clean up your drawing. I don't know, whatever you feel is more, it goes with this command, right? So, but the important part here is the macro. But before we go to the macro, we need to place your new lazy purge command in a location where you can use it with any drawing, right? You don't just want to use it with this, you want to use it with your floor plans, elevations, and whatever drawing that you need. So in order to have it available, what we need to do is select the new lazy purge command. Once you have it highlighted and selected, you can left click on it and holding it, you can move it up like so. And the easiest way is here in the quick access panel. So if you release it here, like so, you can see that that's your lazy purge command. So that's the easiest and fastest way and the quickest way to have your commands available. Again, I added here the ribbon because I customized my whole ribbon, but that will take a lot of time, and if you don't know how to do it, it will give you trouble. We will go over that if you want to on another live stream, but for now, let's quickly get it on the quick access panel right here, lazy purge. Okay, so and then finally, we're gonna modify the macro code over here. Okay, so in order to modify it, let's go here on these three dots and open it. And here we're gonna erase this because we don't need that. So the CC, we do need it because this is a way for Autocad to cancel or close any running or active commands, so you don't cause issues. And then we're gonna do the same steps that we went over. So starting with the audit command, so audit, and then pressing enter with this semicolon that it's equal to an enter in Autocad. So once we did the audit command, if you remember, it will ask us to fix any errors, right? And we say yes. We can type yes, or we can simply type W for yes. To keep things clear, I'm gonna type the entire word. So yes, and press enter again to accept. I think at this point, it won't ask us anything else, the audit command, but again, we're gonna test it to just make sure that it works for you. And then later what we did is use the purge command. So we're gonna go purge and then enter, of course, with this semicolon. And then after the purge command, we need to do the command line version of the purge command, because we don't want to AutoCAD, when we run this command, if you saw, I didn't get any dialog box or any window that pops out, nothing, right? AutoCAD simply did the job on the background, cleaned up my drawing, and it was quick and easy. So in order to do this, we need to use the command line version of the purge command. So again, purge. And then if I remember, it will ask us to what do you want to purge? I'm gonna say all the objects that it's not being used, such as blocks, layers, and so on. So all the objects. And then if I remember, it will ask us, do you want to verify each name? And of course we don't want that, so I'm gonna say no, don't verify it, and then press enter. And then we needed to clean up the regaps. Remember the regaps objects? So again, I'm gonna use purge, enter, and this time instead of oops, I just forgot, on the purge command, once we said all, I think it asks us something else. Let me double check that. So I'm gonna copy this and cancel it. So let's go to the lazy purge command, and yes, it asks us for the asterisk, remember? So let's go back and again paste that. So after the all, it will ask us another thing, and we say everything with the asterisk. So, and then we say no. So again, for the purge command, for the deleting the regaps, this time instead of all, we're gonna say R for regaps, press enter, and then asterisk, enter, no, to not verify anything, enter. And then finally, we're gonna need the save command to save our drawing so we can see the results, right? Whenever you clean up your drawing, you always wanna save. So I'm gonna use the Q save command and then press enter again. So this is basically the small macro code that we're gonna need. Audit, purge all, and then to purge the regaps, and then save our drawing. All right. So at this point, I'm gonna click OK, and let's test this command to see, that it works. It doesn't have any errors, and if it does, we can fix it quickly. So let's click OK. And just to verify, since I already did it over here, purge all, asterisk no, purge gaps no. Yep, so it should work. So I'm gonna click apply, and then okay. All right. So let's go. This command can be used either for model or paper space. It doesn't really matter, right? So just for your knowledge. And let me open this drawing, open file location, and let's go over here. Oops, okay, it's right here. So I'm gonna test it with this file that we save it. So let me close this so we don't get confused. So let me open a new file again, just to test it to see that everything works. So that's the file with 2000 and something KB. So let's open it to test your new lazy purge command. Okay, so let me place my screen to the side so you can see things better. And this is an important moment. Will this command work or not? I hope it does. So lazy purge, we added it here in the quick access panel, and let's test it. Great, it did. Can you see it? So it went down, and of course you can use it again if you want. Let's see if it keeps slowing, making your file smaller or not. Sometimes it does. So if I use it again, you can see now, it even if you use it again, the lazy purge command, it went now from 700 KB to 200. Isn't that great? And again, just checked everything, all of the things that were erased and cleaned and so on. So that's optimizing your drawings here in AutoCAD. So let's see if people have questions or any concerns or want to talk something or anything about AutoCAD in the comments. Hope you found this tutorial very helpful, actually. So let's go to the comments. Again, Felicia is there. Roberto Martinez, thank you guys for being there. I hope this command, not this command, like the whole tutorial of optimizing your drawings and also the last lazy purge command was helpful for you. Thank you for being here. And let's see if people had to say something or not. If not, of course, we will end up the screen. But let's see. So Roberto, Felicia, and all right. So if there are no more questions or comments, we will meet here again for another live streaming, either on YouTube or Facebook. I think we are on Twitter too. So hopefully you found you found something useful in today's tutorial for AutoCAD. And again, this video comes thanks to my supporters. So thank you very much, and I'll see you over there on the next tutorial or live stream.